Hello, my beautiful mystic tribe. Today's daily reading is going to be different. I was called upon Spirit this morning to take a look at the unfortunate situation unfolding in Ukraine. As some of you know by now, Ukraine has been invaded, and Putin declaring war. There are some religious groups out there that believe that this is religious based, that Putin is some kind of great leader. I heard this firsthand from somebody that is in a certain religious group. And I'm not going to say the name of that group, but they're just so in the dark. Okay? This is more than that. Putin used to be in charge of the KGB. And he is thirsting for power. It is my personal belief that he wants to restore the Soviet Union to the Cold War times. Okay? We are going to look at the tarot and see what Spirit has to say about this situation. See where it's going. I had watched some other readings where people were saying, oh, there's not going to be an invasion. There's not going to be an invasion. Well, there was an invasion. Okay? I want to see what's going on. I want to see my personal truth on this. And the deck of my choice is the Steampunk Tarot. The Steampunk Tarot, to me, is a very much of a historic type deck. It's steampunkish, it's 1920s, 1930s, you know. And the images on this remind me, some of them remind me of military. So, and this is one of my decks, this one and the Haunted House Tarot, that really helps me to connect to the other side, to those that have passed. And I am going to do some channeling also to see if there are any military leaders who have passed on that may want to speak on this. So I am bringing my crystal ball here up front so I can scribe easier while I am reading the cards. So we are going to go ahead and dig in. And if there are any Ukrainians that get to see this, which I don't know if there would be, I do want to say that my heart, it goes out to you and my prayers. And I do pray for peace for you guys. And that you could keep your freedom. Okay. Okay, what is the current state, spirits, please? In the Ukraine, what are we looking at here with this invasion, please? What are we looking at with this invasion? We do have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Four of Wands. So, the people of Ukraine are very worried about their stability now. They're worried about their freedom. They've built themselves up. And the world is watching. And they're showing me, Spirit is showing me 4 nations. 4 nations. Remember that. Hierophant. So I feel as though the Ukrainian government is dedicated to try to maintain their freedom. But they are definitely very worried about this. They're worried that their freedom is being threatened. That there could be some sense of loss here. I'm also being, I am buzzing right now. I am being shown religious leaders, political leaders bowing their head and getting on one knee or getting on their knees. Wow. Nine of Pentacles. There's the Freedom card. You know, it is possible that the Ukraine can maintain their freedom in the end of this. Is there going to be a blown out war here? Is there going to be a full blown out war? Page of Pentacles. There could be some peace off. Oh, Three of Swords. And Judgment. This is a karmic. This is a karmic type of event. There is going to be pain and suffering. Could Ukraine choose to surrender? This is suggesting they could keep their independence, but could this... I'm feeling there is going to be a blown out war. There's going to be a lot of loss. There's going to be a lot of heartache over this. And, you know, peace talks, compromising. I'm seeing a divide. Four of Cups. Okay, there is some kind of peace offering that is not going to be satisfactory. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm feeling here, Mother Russia is going to try to come off as we are doing this for your own good. The Empress. Yep, there's this is Mother Russia here. Trying to come off to the Ukrainians that we are doing this for your own good because we want to take care of you. We want you to become part of our country again, and we will take care of all your needs. AKA communism. Okay? Russia is going to try to make it look like it's a humanitarian move. What is Putin's true intent on this? What is Putin's... Okay, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is remembering the old days, the old times. Okay, he remembers the way Russia used to be, the Soviet Union. Page of Swords. He's been watching them for quite a while. He has been strategizing, investigating. This is military action. This card flipped over, the Emperor. Wow. And the Queen of Swords. Okay, folks. And we got the Four of Swords. Damn. Okay. So what we have here is Russian military strategies that Putin has studied. Putin has studied history. Folks, this is important. This is important. This is what will save or break the world. Okay? The world needs to realize, and the world leaders need to realize, that Putin has studied history. Putin wants to be the dictator, the emperor. He is the new Hitler. Okay? Queen of Swords energy is somebody who's very cold, who's very calculating, sees things very clearly. Putin sees the future very clearly of what he is trying to do, what he wants to accomplish. And the first thing I saw with the Queen of Swords was the Cold War. Spirit is showing me memories, past news clips, news articles, television, broadcasts during the Cold War. Okay? And there is that peace from the Cold War. And what I'm feeling here, he's not going to rest until he accomplishes that. What is this going to be an effect on the rest of the world? Two of Wands. Okay, so it is undecided how this is going to play out with the rest of the world. What they're showing me here is the world is going to be divided. There are going to be those that are going to back Putin. Then there are going to be those that are going to be backing Ukraine. I'm surprised the world card hasn't come up yet. They're showing me the world card. And I was kind of waiting before I mentioned it. The High Priestess. There is definitely secret operations. This is not over. Putin has a secret agenda. And there are secret meetings going on around the world. Queen of Cups. Trying to find the most peaceful resolution to this. Seven of Swords. Because they know Putin is not acting honorable. He is lying and deceiving his people. He is lying and trying to deceive the people of Ukraine and the rest of the world. The Chariot. The Chariot, to me, they're showing me the tanks. They're showing me missiles and bombs. The Chariot are the tanks, I feel. Charging forward towards victory. Putin is very confident he's going to conquer Ukraine. He's going to have victory here. So, this here with this is peace talks, but that are not going to be satisfactory. You know, the world in Ukraine, we had the Four of Cups in here, are not going to be happy with these peace talks, with the offering from Russia. But it's going to make it out it's the only way it's going to be peace. But it's a disguise, it's a lie, it's a rouge. Because Putin has other plans here. With his world being divided, I am seeing this could be the start of, yeah, there's illusions here. It's all, you know, these peace talks are an illusion. They really are. Knight of Swords. Because he's not going to stop. Putin is totally out of control. With the Emperor here, Empress energy, he is power hungry. He's not going to stop at the Ukraine. Let me repeat that. When you watch this video, I am predicting, I am seeing he's not stopping at Ukraine. I said there are 4 other nations. There's 4 other nations that Putin wants. There's 4 nations that Putin wants. They're showing me the Baltic states, Latvia, and those others, the Baltic states. He's not stopping. Knight of Wands. He's very ambitious. Okay? The Knight energies take action. They're battling. Yeah. He's not going to stop. And the world, 5 of Wands. There it fucking is. World War III. There you go. I was just about to ask, what's the effect going to be on the world? I couldn't even get the question out. But Spirit knew what I was going to ask. The effects of this on the world is World War III. Everybody's going to be at odds with each other. I want to know about the United States. How is Biden, President Biden, going to handle this crisis? Chamberlain is coming through. Chamberlain is saying, don't make my mistakes. The devil. Biden is going to act out of fear. Okay? There's fear. Biden is scared shitless right now. Biden is confused and doesn't know what to do. 2 of Swords. God damn it, Biden. Okay, Biden ain't gonna do shit. He's gonna sit on the fence and watch. This is history repeating itself. This is why Chamberlain came through. He said, don't make my mistakes. Biden is making those mistakes. Biden is going to sit on the fence and not act. He's going to let this evil rampage go on. And he's not going to do a damn thing. This is history repeating. Five of Pentacles. It is going to cause some major economic downfall. We could see, we're not talking a repression here for the United States, folks. We're talking a depression. You know, nobody's going to be able to afford to live. It's like United States economy is going to tank. Two of Cups. What they're showing me is if the United States does not act, if the United States does not get a fucking backbone, or the economy is going to tank. I want to know, is the United States going to be drawn into this against their will anyhow? Ace of Cups. Emotions overflowing. I almost feel that should be in reverse. And the Lovers. There's definitely a choice and decision for the love of the freedom, for the love of the country, for the love of the world and the nation. I'm not seeing against their will per se, but I do feel that the United States as a whole may come together. Page of Cups. I just keep on seeing that the United States is going to try to spread love. This might be the catalyst of bringing the United States citizens and bring them to unite again. Because as everybody knows, the country has been divided. You know, since all the stuff went down with when President Trump was president, nobody backing him, but he still got shit done. You know, and then when all the controversy of the election when President Biden got into office, the nation has been divided for 6-7 years now. Even prior to President Trump becoming elected, there was this great divide. This unfortunate incident may create a unite, may make the nation unite again as a whole. Unfortunately, I feel there are going to be lives lost in order to make this happen. Nine of Cups in the reverse. You know, people that want the wish for peace is not going to happen. Tell me about China, because they're showing me China in here as well. Because I feel that if the United States gets involved, so is China. Okay, 10 of Swords in the reverse. There's going to be China has been going through a recovery period. And I'm hearing the bear waking up and rising. You know, China was down for a while. Quiet. Immobile. But China's going to raise its head. They're not really the bear. I'm using the bear figuratively, not as a symbol of that country. But they're going to rise up. 8 of Cups. The Hermit. They are coming out of rest mode. They are rising up. King of Swords. Okay, the dictator or leader of China. They're coming out. Okay? They're no longer going to be dormant. They're no longer going to be at rest. The leader of China is seeking counsel right now. He may be meeting with advisors on, do we stay put or do we go on the move? I'm telling you, folks, this is going to be the start of World War III. Knight of Pentacles. They're not going to jump right away. They're going to take their time. But he's reminding me of military. Doesn't this character remind you of somebody in the military? A soldier? We got 3 knights in this reading, which is movement and action. So the world as a whole is going to be on the move and in action here. With all these knights, there's going to be the conflict, especially with the 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's military leaders in China. The Fool. Okay, China leaders are seeing this as an opportunity of a new start. Risks. I think they're going to take the risk and get involved. Under the deck, King of Pentacles, the Star, the Strength, Ace of Swords, King of Cups. There's so many kings that are coming up. All the kings. There's all the kings. Plus the Emperor. You know what? This screams a world war. Russia just started it. Money's going to be tight. But I'm seeing the Sun. I'm seeing the 6 of Wands also, along with the 8 of Swords. So what I'm feeling here is that there's going to be imprisonment. I'm hearing concentration camps. This is a repeat of history, but the world as a whole is going to win, going to be successful. But it's not going to come without a loss. China's going to join forces with Russia. Mark my words. Okay? It is going to be China. Here's my prediction. Here's what they're showing me with this world war. It's all the United Nations. Okay? You know, England, France, Italy, etc. United States. I think the United States are going to come in later because history's repeating. Biden is making the same mistake that Chamberlain made. Okay? He's not acting right now. But it's going to affect on the United States economy in a really negative way. The downfall of the economy is probably what is going to force. Thank you, Spirit. United States will be forced into war because the tanking of the United States economy, United States is going to have no choice but to enter this war. Again, history repeating. Hitler era all over again. The new Hitler is Putin. Okay? Putin is the catalyst of this. This is the start of it. This is the very beginning. We haven't seen nothing yet. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Four, 5. Okay. 1945. Okay, what is it about? Something about 1945. History buffs. What is it? 1945. They just showed me 1945. There's some kind of major event in 1945. I'm sorry, folks. I am bringing up my computer. I got to see what this is. They're showing me 1945 for some reason. 1945. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is, folks. Okay, war in Europe ended on May 7th. Nuclear bombs were dropped on Hiroshima. German concentration camps liberated. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So, this is Spirit saying Putin's not going to get away with this. Okay? Putin is going to fall. That's why they're bringing up 1945. Okay? Look it up yourself. Google major. My Google search was major events 1945, and that's what came up. It was the end of the war. Okay? And we're looking, and I'm seeing these 4 swords here. We're looking at maybe a 4-year-long war. Okay? There's something about 4 years with war. And we are looking at Putin falling in the end. This is a repeat of history. So in 4 years, hopefully this video is still up and doesn't get taken down by YouTube or Google or whomever. But these are my predictions. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Share this video on your social media. Get this in front of other people. Because I ain't sugarcoating shit. I'm telling you reality. This is a reality check, folks. And, okay, they're showing me don't shop at mainstream stores because the shelves are going to be empty. You're going to have to think outside the box to get your groceries. You may have to plant seeds, plant your own garden. Vegetarian living type of stuff. You're going to see prices of things go through the roof. This is where the economy is going to tank. So be prepared. Now is the time to stock up. Get the shit you need. Canned goods, canned goods, canned goods. Even if you could get big bags of beans. Beans are protein. At least it's something to eat. Right? You may not like beans. You might say, ew. But I tell you what, when you're starving and you're hungry, you can't get food, you will gladly eat a bowl of beans. Okay? Spirit is showing me this, saying, get your supplies now. Your toilet paper, toiletries, cleaning supplies, canned goods, food, get it now. Plant your gardens this year. Plant your gardens. Save the seeds. Like, save some kernels of corn so you can put them in the ground. Potato skins, put them in the ground so you can have potatoes. People are going to have to get back to basics. Gardening. Spirit's speaking a lot of what is going to need to be done to survive this. I'm kind of feeling bad for the newer generations because people like me that are in their late 40s and in their 50s, 60s and older, we didn't grow up on processed foods. Our families had gardens. My grandfather used to take his vegetables and fruits into town and sell them. This is what we're talking about, folks. This sun card. Yes, it represents peace and harmony and healing in the end. But the Spirit was just pointing out these sunflowers. Sunflowers representing growth. Gardening. Getting back to basics. Basic skills of survival. That some of us older people, we have that skill set. Hopefully we haven't forgotten it. But the new generation has a learning curve. They're going to have to learn to survive off the land. For the next few years. As early as late summer, early fall, there could be a world war. Okay, well, I'm going to end this reading there. I wanted to put this out there to see what the fuck was going on here. And this is what Spirit has brought out to me. I am so buzzing right now. I know that my cards are on it. That's why I chose this deck, because I knew I could get a connection with Spirit. We had Chamberlain come through. Chamberlain gave that message that said, don't make my mistake. And that's exactly what Biden's doing right now. Sitting on the fence, being scared. Biden is scared shitless of Putin. It used to be the other way around. Just saying. Anyhow, that's what I have, and I will see you in the next reading. God bless America. God bless the world. Prayers. Light a candle for Ukraine. Light a candle for the world. Bye now.